And here we go. Welcome back. Let's get ready. How does my hair look? My hair has finally grown out enough that I can use my rollers. And yes, I do use rollers. That's what I grew up with. Now, I have a lot in my hair. My hair is so thick. I have two of the same, like, I don't know what you call it, like a set of hair rollers, I guess, and like the little warmer. Because I love this size, the big, huge jumbo ones. But that I put all 8 in my hair, and it was still not enough, so I had to put the little ones in. So hopefully they'll be cooled down enough by the time I'm done that I can pull my hair out, because I'm going to film another video after this, after I get dressed. But so today we're going to do something a little bit different. I thought it would be fun is to get ready with me with products that are all samples. Sample or deluxe sizes, stuff that I've gotten in boxes, you know, and for the most part, some of these I've used. So it's not going to be like a first impressions, but there's a few that will be, but most of them are just little tiny sizes, stuff that I just have in my overflow drawer that I never get to, that I never use because I have my favorites. So we're just gonna get through and do this. Let's start with eyes. I did not have an eye primer, but these are little samples. That's a sample size, so that works. And then for the palette I'm gonna use, I'll show you just a second. It's a palette that I got in a BoxyCharm that I very rarely reach for. So I thought it would be fun. Since we're doing the whole sample, stuff I have not used, etc., etc., we'll just use this little palette. This one, the Winky Lux Kitten Palette. They're collab with BoxyCharm. I like the colors. I just don't reach for it. So we're going to get something working today with this one. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I am desperate for some normalcy because since coming back from the holidays, the kids have not had a full week of school. They've been off for the holidays and then the weather, and then there's Martin Luther King Day coming up. They're off for an in-service day at the end of the month. I just need some normalcy in my life. I just do. It's to the point now where it's like I just feel off. And like my boss was gone last week. So that just threw me off. Just where it's like, oh no, I gotta wait for her to come back. And you know, it's just, I don't like being off a routine. And I'm not one of those that like has to have every single thing the same time every single day. I'm not one of those people, but I need some sort of a routine. Some sort of a routine. Crease. Of course the cat wants to go out. Of course she does. So, yeah. I'm just desperate for just something to be normal for a week. And then we can live our lives. I have this one rogue hair that didn't make it into a roller, and it is irritating me. But I hope you guys had a wonderful week. It keeps flying in my face. Okay. And with the storm, that storm that just went through, that was a pretty big storm that everybody kind of got rain or snow. I think my in-laws down near Memphis got almost about as much snow as we did. It like bumped around us, like the snow totals were being crazy, and the weather people were just going, we don't know. This is what could happen. This is what could happen. And it didn't really happen. There were a couple spots around us that got a lot, like 5+. Which growing up in like Michigan, we didn't get snow days when I was growing up. And it didn't matter if we had a foot of snow or 2 inches. We didn't have snow days. I don't know what I'm doing with this palette. These two colors are talking to me. This pink and this like duochrome greeny brown. So let's start with the pink. Let's see how it goes on without spraying it. That's not terrible. All right. And then I'm trying to think of new ideas to do for our little channel that we got going on. I think I might do like monthly favorites or weekly, like I have an idea of what to call it, but stuff that I liked this week and stuff that I didn't. In doing that, I realize I'm going to have to start trying a lot of new things. Oh, new things, but I really am going to try not to buy so much new stuff and use the stuff that I do have. His hair, oh my gosh, okay. There, I fixed it. I pulled it out of my head. Hopefully they've kind of slowed down with all the new palettes. It was kind of crazy there for the holidays. I couldn't keep up. I really couldn't, but the new white peach palette it's saying a lot of things to me. I didn't get the sweet peach palette. It didn't really, it was more warm tone than I usually wear, but this new one that has a lot of pinks, and there's that one color at the bottom, like the bottom right, that is just speaking to me, that glittery, purpley something deep. I'll link it. I'll link a picture down below, hopefully, if I can find one. But it's just, I don't know. I keep going back and forth because some of the people I follow are like, no, it's boring. No, this or that, blah, blah, blah. I don't have a lot of Too Faced palettes. The Chocolate Gold was the first Too Faced palette. It's full-size Too Faced palettes that I had ever bought. I have the white chocolate chip palette, which I do like too, but the colors are just, they're a little pale. I think one week I'll have to pull that out and work with it again. But, I guess if I had bought the Sweet Peach palette, that I would be more interested in the bad reviews. But the swatches look gorgeous. And those colors went well together. Wow. Okay. That I just think that I think I might pick that one up. We'll see. We'll see. But I do like the colors of it. There's more pinks. Yeah, there's a couple lighter oranges, but I think it's really super pretty. I think I need to take the pink and just foil it a smidgen. But other than that, I really haven't been hearing a whole ton of new launches. Everything kind of launched already. Which is fine by me because my wallet, oh my gosh. But I've also been going back and forth on if I like if I like foundation or not. I usually don't use foundation. I am going to today because I have something I wanted to work with that I got as a sample. But I don't know. It's so hard to find a good foundation for oily skin that I don't know. It's like, if it's too much work, then forget it. I'm not doing anything with it. Wow, that was not hard at all. That did not. Let me just tap into this green again with my kind of wet brush. I foiled that pink and then there was a line. So yeah, so I hope that there's just not a ton of new releases. I'm kind of digging everything, kind of calming down a little bit so I can catch back up and use what I have before, oh, I only have one. It's my last one. So I can use what I have. And a lot of my stuff is just, like, I have some foundations, they just aren't looking very good anymore. They just, I think they've just aged out and they're not very cute, or very, the consistency's not right anymore. So that's what I'm going to do for eyes. We are going to the store today, but I think that's really nice and simple. I feel like I need to put something darker on the outside. But this brown is not shimmery. Let's see. Let me see if I can tap into this brown. Brown. Yeah. Where's my favorite little... This brush, this Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush that I think we got in an Ipsy is like my new favorite for this, for the outer corner. That it is just... It is just like, because I can't go down like this because my V goes down and then I just look like I have crap on my face. So I have to pull it up to get like a, it looks like a cute angle instead of a V. Yeah. Just needed the little something. And I'm left-handed, so that doesn't help at all. Just a little dark. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Just trying to get back into this freaking routine. I'm not even playing. And my kids are all crazy because they haven't had routine, because gosh, when you're off for a snow day, it just messes with everything. And I just realized I forgot to wet my beauty blender. Oh well. So primer, I'm going to use this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I already put my regular moisturizer on, but let's just get into this. It has a little bit of a tint to it. Oh, that's white, but it's like there you can see it a little bit better. It smells good. It smells like coconuts. And I might have to bump my little curlers out of the way. I think I put too much on. Zip. Does smell good. I mean, it smells like sunscreen. I mean, it doesn't smell like sunscreen. It smells like coconut. But, you know, most sunscreen smells like coconut. And my face is getting red because the curlers. Hopefully I'm not having like a little reaction to this. That would be bad. Oh, fluff up there. Oh no, that's my curler pin. That's what that is. My hair is so tall it goes right out of the frame. I really hope my hair doesn't look terrible when I pull it down. It's been a really long time since I've used them. They were so dusty. I usually just keep them underneath my sink in my bathroom, and they were super dusty. All right, so while that sets in, let me do my eyebrows. This isn't a sample, but I missed it so much. I love this. The Bravo conditioning primer from Benefit. I really missed it. I didn't have it for a couple months. But I really missed it. I think it just works, especially since I do like their brow products too. I think it just works really well with their own brow products. But I'm going to use this out of my little sample thing. We got this in a BoxyCharm. I can't remember. Oh, this is also from Winky Lux. Oh, I didn't even realize that. But I don't know what it was called. It's just from Winky Lux. And it's brand spanking new. What's on this side? Spoolie? Sweet. And I'm going to fill my brows in. I'm trying to think of a story that I can tell. I don't know. We're getting ready for the recital, for the spring recital. I know we just did the Christmas show, but now it's all hands on deck with the spring recital. It's something I look forward to every year. But this year, man, my classes, they always vary. Sometimes I have a bunch of kids in one, sometimes not a lot in the other. It depends on, like last year, one of my afternoon classes has never been big. It's just not a popular time. It's in the afternoon. It's mainly geared towards kids that are in AM kindergarten. So they go to school, have lunch, and then come to class. And I had a huge group last year because 2 of them were in the same class, and then they brought another one. And then a couple of my regulars were in kindergarten, and it just, you know what I mean? Like in a class that the most I had ever had was 5, and that was like 4 years ago. I had 9 kids in it last year. And now it's not even running. So it's like, I can never gauge. I have a morning preschool class that has always run since I started teaching here at this place that I teach at. Always has run, and it's not running this session. Can you believe it? I don't know what to do with my morning. Like, I always have had that class. But then one of my evening classes is over full. Like, I had to overbook it. Usually my max for my classes is 12, and I have 14 3- and 4-year-olds in there. That's so many. If you don't work with kids, that's a lot of 3-year-olds in one class. If you do work with kids, you know what I'm talking about. So people always end up coming up to me. They're like, I don't know how you do it. I think I do my job very well. That brat product wasn't terrible. I know I've done it long enough, and I've worked with kids long enough, because even before I came to teach at this school, I still worked with kids. Like, I've worked with kids since I was babysitting at age 10. And some days they just laugh, because I seriously feel like Pied Piper skipping around a room with a line of 14 3-year-olds lined up behind me. Like, it's the greatest job in the world, but how I manage to get stuff done and that they listen to me some days still amazes me. I mean, I know I try to keep it age appropriate and fun, but it's great. It is absolutely great. So there's my browse. That was really comparable to, I'm going to say this Winky Lux is comparable to, it's right in between the Cabral from Benefit and the Universal Brow from It. That's what I'm going to say. It's a little bit drier than the Cabral, but I like the shape. Yeah, I'll say that. It's right in between those two. I'm going to keep that. It's a tad light. See? It's just a tad light for my hair, but we'll deal with it. Foundation. Right? Primer. You know what? That primer's not very sticky. A little bit sticky. It's not tacky, though. I'm going to use this stick foundation in Shell from Hourglass. And we got a little teeny tiny sample. It's the size of my pinky from Sephora Play, I think. And I don't use a ton of stick foundations, but I wanted to use it. I thought I had a facial oil over here somewhere. Nope. I have one in my drawer. Sorry if I'm banging around. Maybe not. I might not be able to find it quick enough. Thought I had a facial oil over here. I just find that this, like stick foundations in general, go on better with a oil, which my face hates. Maybe we'll just see if we can work with it. And I thought I had one. Oh well. Okay, enough. It is a tad yellow for me, but it's okay. we'll just deal with it. It's so fun. My skin, I swear, I look funny. I swear my skin just has days that it's more yellow and it has days that it's not. And I think I am a neutral, but I definitely have days that it's like, oh my gosh, I can never ever find anything to match. Even when I got color matched, sorry if I'm glowing, when I got color matched at Sephora, there's only like 4 brands that have anything to even match me. You know, it's definitely a struggle. I don't know why it's so hard to find stuff. You know, it's a pain in the butt. Sorry if I'm like, what's this one? Replenishing primer. You know what? I'm going to spray this on my thing. It's a sample size, so it counts. It counts. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Since it says primer and setting spray on it, I'm going to just spritz my brush just a smidgen and see if that'll help me with this. Instead of doing droppers, a dropper of oil. Oh, that feels nice. It's nice and cold. Lift my curlers out of the way. That was a fantastic idea. This is blending in like amazing. Oh, good idea, me. And I'll tell you what, I've used it once before, since, like I said, like some of the stuff I've used before, but I used it with an oil, and it definitely did not do that. It's definitely too light and yellow, but it's all right. I got 2 different bronzers we're going to use. Wow. It's such a little dropper bottle. I'll have to go look online. I'm sure they have like a full size and a deluxe size. Ooh, I almost dropped all my stuff on the floor. That would have been bad. This is too big for my forehead. I'll have to find my little mini one. It is the color was Shell, if I didn't say that already, and it is just too light and yellow, but it is okay. We are gonna bronze it up and make it work. If it wasn't $1 zillion, I probably would buy one that was more closer to what I need. In my mirror, it doesn't look as light as it does here, so it must have some wicked flashback on it, even just with the lights. Like, that's light. But in my mirror, it's light, and it is too light, but it's not white. It's not white. And I'm running out of battery. So, okay, there's that. Let's do some concealer. What did I grab for concealer? I know I grabbed one. Here we go. Oh, this is even lighter. Ooh. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream in the color L3 Warm. This one is definitely too yellow for me. But I am having some hormonal things going on down there. I'm not going to do anything super under my eyes. I don't like conceal under my eyes, because doing it like that, especially with Shape Tape and all that kind of stuff, it works really well with younger eyes. But getting older, there are not that many products that won't fall into these lines. And I don't really have a ton of lines. It's not like I roll out in the sun all the time. But they just sit in the lines. And I found that Shape Tape especially works better if you have a foundation to press it into or go over. And I don't wear foundation every day. I just don't. I can't deal with it. I do wear like a tinted moisturizer or skin tint or whatever to make it like make the redness a little bit less noticeable, but I definitely don't wear foundation every day. All right, and I'm gonna go in with this Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. Whoops, there was a sponge in there apparently. I wouldn't know that because I've never used it before. I'm just gonna set a little teeny bit where that concealer was, especially down here. I'm just having some hormonal things going on. That is so light. It really doesn't look that light down here in my mirror, but yikes. Foundation lips, So yeah, we're getting through it for sure. It's almost February, can you believe it? Where did this month go? It's been ate up with snow days. Okay, so I have two different bronzers. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, but it's in the color Fawn, and I looked it up because I was like, I got it in a box, and I was like, this is an interesting color to send when I think I got an, oh man, where did I can't remember. But I said, that's an interesting color to send when all of my beauty profiles say that I have light skin. And there is so much packaging in this tube, and that's how much there is in there. This is packaging. Anyway, so I'm just going to contour, conceal just a little. I just wanted to try it. A little. I usually don't contour hardcore like this. And I have a bronzer too that I'm going to use. I'm just dabbing. That pigment is crazy. Like, I'm just like tapping on my skin. Okay, that's all that I am comfortable doing right now. And I have my little paddle brush, and I'm going to do the same thing with this little primer spray. I'm just going to spray it just a smidgen. And I got something in my eye, of course. Big surprise, right? Well, hello, cheekbones with a fat face. Wow. All right. All right. I see you, Hourglass. Sorry, I just felt like such a tool saying that. But no, I don't use a lot of like higher end. I mean, the foundations that I use, like Tarte and Urban Decay, not like Hourglass, Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I don't know. I'm gonna see how this stick foundation wears because it usually tends to break me out. I think I need another spritz. I am going to buy one of these, I think. One of these little primer sprays. I think I'm going to buy one. I haven't gotten one before because it's really meant for like moisturizing and stuff. But man, it is nice to blend that out. Seriously. I'm going to use this all today. Goodness gracious. Okay. That's all I'm going to do to contour. I usually don't contour my nose. Probably should. Whatever. And then I have this Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in medium 2. And I'm going to use my favorite little... Looks a little warm. Oh, geez. Oh, goodness. That's... Hello. Now I look like I have a bruise on my face. That's awesome. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. I need something stiffer. That's what she said. Oh, my gosh. It's just supposed to be a bronzer. Yikes. Okay, that scared me a little bit. All right, let's go in a little bit more gingerly. Wanted to warm up this foundation, not look like I had been in a fight. Yikes! Did the same thing. I'll pull it down too far. There we go. All right. Hashtag samples. Can't pick the colors you get. Okay. Okay, that's not terrible. Came down a little too far with that, but it's okay. All right. I'm going to leave it at that because if I try to do any more, it's going to look ridiculous. Then let's do... I just got blush, mascara, and lip stuff. This is Too Faced Love Flush. Oh, wait. And Love Hangover. I got to go in with an easy hand with this, too, because I think it is pink AF. And it's so pigmented. They're not bad. I like my Tarte blushes. I'm kind of partial. I might use this one. See if you can see it. That's I swatched it earlier because I think I have another one of these. But I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be like, hello 80s on my face. Okay. I think that's going to be okay. And highlighter. This is just a little Becca one in Moonstone that we got in our Allure box, I think. I have a big one of something. Opal, maybe? Yeah, where's my highlight brush? Oh, you can see that bronzer right there. Yeah, I probably... So out of everything I used, I really dig the stick foundation. I love this hangover spray. I'm glad I reached into my thing and grabbed that. Love these, of course. Blush I probably won't use again. That bronzer, definitely not. The cream one was good. I thought the cream one worked good. I should have just left it at that and not gone in with the bronzer. So yeah, I'm rediscovering some things out of my drawer. Anyway. Lashes. It's so fun. I was watching somebody and she doesn't use an eyelash curler. And I can't imagine that. Like, I need... Like, mine go... mine are curled a little teeny tiny bit. But, I can't just put mascara on without curling them. I mean, yeah, I've clamped my eye in the thing, but I think that's just like trial and error. I always like to layer my mascara, so I grabbed two. I got the Man Eater mascara, which I've not used or if I have used it, I can't remember anything about it. And the Hourglass Film Noir mascara. Now this is looking a little clumpy, so I'm going to warm it up just a little bit. I'm going to stick it in my shirt. If you don't know, that's a little trick from your old pal Jamie. If you need to warm up your eyelash curler or your mascara so it goes on better or easier, just stick it under your boobie. And guess what? By the time you're ready to use it, it'll be all warm. And it's your boobie and it's your eye, so it's not gross. It's still in the container. Tips. So this is the Man Eater. Oh, I can't get close enough to my eye. There we go. I have been using the lash paint, the Tarteist lash paint, since we got a full-size one in BoxyCharm. And I've been trying to use stuff that I don't normally use because, you know, I get used to my routine. And I like picking up stuff especially if I'm in a rush in the morning. That looks so pretty like that. Especially if I'm in a rush in the morning, I need to use products that I know how they work. So it's been fun today to use all this new stuff because it's just the weekend and we're just going to, you know, not Costco. We went to Costco on Friday. We're going to go to Target and Kroger's. But, you know, going to work and looking like a hot mess is not on my top 10 things to do. I cannot get close enough to my eye. My curlers are in the way. All right. First eye went on way better than the second one. So that's the man eater, and then I'm going to go over it, get my mascara out from underneath my boob. And see, now it's nice and warm. Yeah, I just warmed it up just a tad. Just a tad. Or you could sit on it. That works too. And then I'm going to go over it with this one. Neither one of these is very volumizing. It's not giving me the volume that I want. So that's good to know. They're just not pairing together well. Usually I try to do like and that's a tip that I learned from Liv Loves Her Makeup, is that she uses like a silicone brush first and then goes in with like a natural bristle. And it seems to work. It really does, except these two formulas, they just aren't pairing well together. They're doing okay, but it's not my favorite pairing. Not my fave. So which one am I going to do into my unders? And I still need to put something underneath my eyes. Oop. Let's just do a little bit of the tan. Where is my smudger brush? Not my favorite smudger brush, but it'll work. Just that tan. And then the pink. Doing all right. I am so glad that I picked this palette up. Those colors look amazing. And I just did these two, if you have this palette. These two. I did this on my lid to set my primer, and then I did that in the crease. And then that one just a smidgen on the outside. That's it. Those look great. Okay, that looks fantastic. To me, the colors wearing on me. And then, oh, I need to do mascara on the unders. And then we'll do lip, and we'll pull my hair down. And then we'll be all done. Oh my gosh, this brush is so big. I'm going to poke myself in the eye. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm going to bump my eyeball. That is not a good wand for unders. At least I didn't bump anything, but it did not. I got like half my lashes. I'll just smear it all through. Anyway, and I'm sure you guys, if you've watched more than one of these, I always take a Q-tip. There's a little bit of fallout somewhere from mascara. I always take a Q-tip when I do my unders because I don't like my under eyes to be clumpy. So I just run my Q-tip back and forth, and it doesn't take a ton of the mascara off, but it gets it more evenly distributed. I've had this for a while, but this is a little sample one that I got. And this is in, this is the Clinique, Almost Lipstick, I think it's called. What is this called? I can't read. I need my readers. In the color Black Honey. And it's a very flattering shade for, my lips are really dry. Just to get that little bit of something. And it's really comfortable to wear. It's not long lasting at all. I need to do a lip scrub. That does not look very good. I don't know what is going on. I think it's a little old. And it's kind of clumping a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It just was a little bit more red than I wanted. There. Ta-da! So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let's see how quickly I can. Oh, beautiful. I need, excuse me, something to put my curlers in. So, yeah, we're just trying to make our way through life in this awesome weather that we've been having. Now, I mean, I really can't complain. I really do enjoy snow. I don't like 2-hour delays. If your school district, if you have kids, does 2-hour delays, they are the bane of my existence. I hate them because my work does not do a 2-hour delay. Like if they close, then classes are canceled. If the schools are closed, that means the weather's bad enough that like the instructors will have a hard time coming in and it's just a mess. So, but 2-hour delays, that means that 2 days a week, my kids have to be at school when my classes are running. Usually they're at school beforehand. And so 2-hour delays are the worst. So if you have 2-hour delays and can commiserate, yeah, they're the bane of my existence. I am running out of battery on my phone. Youch. Oh, that looks awesome. See, youngers, don't poo-poo at the hot rollers for the old people. And they're so cool nowadays. Even this one is a little bit more up to date than the old ones that, you know, like my mom had. They have like the velvet on them. But yeah, don't poo-poo the hot rollers. I know it makes us seem old, but it definitely took less time than if I had. And the curls will stay longer than if I had used an iron. Ah! 2 more. And then we'll say goodbye. Bye. I need a haircut. Just a trim. Last one. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. Got to use up some new stuff and try some new stuff. And can't beat that, huh? All right, guys. I will see you guys next time.